that may be the same as what we noticed about the other two?
The number behind equal is in a square root.
Perfect
square. Sorry.
It's not a perfect square, that's true. But is this whole thing still being squared? Yeah, this whole side is being squared. So I can still do what I've been doing. Do we all agree with that? Okay, I can still go, okay, that whole thing's being squared. So I can still take the square root of the entire side and end up with x plus 1 is equal to what? Positive negative square root of 8. Now, can I offer you a suggestion? I'd check that square root. Because we're violating rule number what? 1. Thou shalt not leave a perfect square under the square root. So I've got 1 and 8, but I also have 2 and 4. 2 and 4 is a perfect square. Do we agree? So we don't want this to be plus or minus the square root of 8. We really want this to be plus or minus what? 2 square roots of 2. Do we agree? Do we agree with that? Now what are we going to do? We're going to subtract 1. Okay? So now we're going to subtract 1. Those are going to cancel. And x equals. Can I do anything with that? Like, can I combine? Can I split into 2 problems? Not really. I'm not going to get an answer. So let me show you the best way to write it. Okay, because if I write it like this, that just kind of looks weird. Do we all agree with that? So here's what we do instead. We put our whole number first. So we're going to write minus negative 1. Okay, negative 1. And then we're going to write plus or minus 2 square roots of 2. That looks a little bit better, okay, because number 1, we don't have to worry about whether our square root comes all the way if the negative 1's under there. Like, that's just the way you're going to see it written. There's not really a good explanation to why, other than you're going to know, okay, this really means negative 1 plus 2 square roots of 2, or it means negative 1 minus 2 square roots of 2. So if you had to get an answer in your calculator, you could go negative 1 plus 2 square roots of 2, and you could get like a legit number. You may have to round. And then you could do negative 1 minus 2 square roots of 2 and get like a legit number where you'd have to round. Does that make sense? Yes, no, or maybe? Okay. But leaving it like this is the way you're going to see it most often. And that also looks very familiar, doesn't it? It kind of looks like maybe that right there. Right? A little bit. All right, what I'd really like for you to do